there's one that we are watching as well, and that is Pinterest, and it's not going off the cliff. It's still zooming up the hill, or not still. It is now zooming up the hill, I should say. That's Pinterest up 14%. Reported earnings for the third quarter that topped Wall Street estimates. Revenue grew 8% year over year. The company's monthly average users remained relatively flat, ticked up a little teeny bit to 445 million here. And I love this commentary from Ross Sandler over at Barclays. Pinterest stands out amidst the wreckage that has become the digital advertising sector. That basically, why are you making a skeptical
let's give it that.
over here?
Saviors of the world. That's Pinterest. You go there, you touch on the photo, and you still have to cook the food yourself. I mean, come on, give me a break.
But
You want somebody? Yes,
Okay.
I do. I want chicken.
Whether or not you are a fan of Pinterest,
Okay, I get it.
Regardless, this was a good quarter in what has been a really challenging time for advertising, right? Snap terrible, Meta terrible. Pinterest somehow pulled it out.
I'm trying not to look at our Slack page. I know we have a lot of Pinterest fans on the Yahoo Finance team. But look, there were a couple good positives here. To your point, Julie, revenue growth up 8%. That was above the mid-single-digit guidance that the company put out. Also, monthly active users up in all regions. So that was another positive. But like what I said on Intel and NVIDIA before, be careful what you wish for, because fourth quarter guidance was below some of the consensus estimates out there. October month-to-date growth trending toward the low end of the company's guidance. So just to put a red flag on this enthusiasm over Pinterest.
I mean, they've also made great strides to make Pinterest more shoppable, too. And I think that's where, not only for the advertisers, but for the end consumer that's coming back to Pinterest, they see more value in just being able to go through and directly tap and be able to purchase from there. And so it's the interest that is generated and kind of the demand generation, if you want to call it that, when you go to a platform and are just looking to become interested or Pinterested in something, and then ultimately make that Pinterest into a purchase decision, that at the end of the day, I think is what is really going to drive even more of that net positive user experience that Pinterest is going to need in order to maintain some type of market share of the screen wars right now, because that's really what it comes down to. Yeah,
it's just, interesting. At that B-roll we were just showing of Pinterest, I think that inspired me to cook myself a steak over the weekend. I'm pretty excited about that. You just grill it up in a pan, little butter.
Well, yeah, it's got to be a cast iron though.
Cast iron.
Absolutely.
I got one.